Hello, we're back with another Flying Gorilla video. Today, we are starting something new. As you may have noticed, Netflix has done an agreement with me because we made so much money from the Flying Gorilla movie that we're now in partnership with Netflix, but we're still going to get on YouTube. Don't worry. Don't search for it on Netflix because Netflix is broken right now and it won't show it. But anyway, so today we're starting the Flying Gorilla Chronicles on Netflix and YouTube for the time being, since Netflix is broken and won't be showing the Flying Gorilla Chronicles for a bit because they're trying to fix it. But anyway, let's just get right into it. Yeah. So, in the beginning, Flying Gorilla created everything. It didn't take him 7 days like the other religion, Christy. Yeah, I think it's called Christy. But anyway, it only took him 1 second because he's like, yo, I got this. And he clapped his hands and everything was there. And he's like, yo, I got it. And then he created many different groups. These are now called religions today. He created the Amish, the Mennonites, the Christies, the Jaws, the Izzies, the Mennonites, and the Somalian pirates. But yeah, now let me tell you how. So everything was peaceful for about 1 day. And then the Mennonites are like, you know what, we're gonna go cut down some trees. And the Flying Gorilla is like, no, those are my homes. And then they're like, we don't care. We want food and wood. And he's like, but I gave you food. And they're like, no, you didn't. And he's like, yes, I did. And they're like, so they go over to their Mennonite friends and they're like, hey, you guys want to help us? And they're like, only if you give us this one thing. And they're like, no, why would he give you that one thing? And they're like, and then that starts a war with them, but they also both don't like Flying Gorilla now. So basically, Flying Gorilla gets sad because they're all fighting and they're cutting down the trees. So he goes out into the ocean to go say hi to the Somalian pirates. Oh, and that's when things start getting heated. It's like they pull out their guns and like, Flying Gorilla, you betrayed us. You haven't been there for like 6 months, bro. So they hold their guns and they're like, bang, 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 bang. And he's like, no, guys, I just came to say hi. I wanted to be your friend. But basically, Flying Gorilla was really sad. He didn't want to hang out with the Christies or the Jaws or the Izzies anymore because, like, they all did their own things now. Like, I'm pretty sure the Christies were having a fun time at somewhere place on the shore. And probably the Jaws weren't having so much of a fun time. I hear that there weren't too many good things going on with them sometimes. But the Izzies, they were doing fine, I think. Anyway, Flying Gorilla just flew around the world, clapping his hands, trying to cheer everybody up, which worked for a while. And then the Mennonites and the Somalian pirates and the Amish all went hiding for a while, and Flying Gorilla didn't know where they went, and he got sad because he's like, but I made you guys. You guys were my friends. How come you guys just left me? Oh. So Flying Gorilla was sad for about 12,000 million years. And Flying Gorilla didn't really know what to do. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next episode of the Flying Gorilla Chronicles. Do 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 do.